Hey everybody, it's Nathaniel Avila reporting from Dallas County, and who's here?
Hi, it's on you.
Hello, reporting from the car.
Yes. Sorry about the wind and other things. I will try not to curse the people out as I drive.
Oh yeah, no worries. We're gonna have like a really quick one today, a little bit of a shorter one. So, do you remember what we're talking about today?
I honestly do not. Let's see how I react to it.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the lenticular reentry vehicles.
Hmm.
Which is according to November 2000 Popular Mechanics cover story, this was an experimental nuclear warhead delivery system under the development during the Cold War by defense contractor North American Aviation, which was managed out of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. So, what do you think about that?
Interesting.
Right. So this project was classified as secret in 1962 and was cleared for public release on December 28th, 1999. So it is actually declassified, and technical report has been compiled by R.J. Alberto, of the Los Angeles Division of North American Aviation. Now, his report described the LRV as an offensive weapons system, and Popular Mechanics obtained information on the LRV from a Freedom of Information Act request after documents describing the project were declassified in 1999. So, there's that. So, they want this thing to be super secret. Well, it's no longer secret anymore.
Okay.
So the related research commenced during the late 1950s, and the Convair Pomona division of General Dynamics initiated the project entitled Wacket. Now, its purpose...
Wacket?
Yeah, Wacket, that's what it's called.
Wow.
So its purpose was to determine the feasibility of developing a missile defense system based on flying discs. Very interesting.
Flying disc. Like frisbee flying disc or extraterrestrials flying disc?
I think it's the extraterrestrial kind. The terrestrial is the extra kind.
Ooh.
So, although Wacket was terminated in 1961, research had shown lenticular-shaped vehicles, which is like the disc-shaped ones, possessed sound re-entry characteristics. Subsequently, research proceeded towards developing manned lenticular re-entry vehicles during the 1960s and 70s. Now, according to Alberto's report, the LRV was a 50-foot half saucer with a flat rear edge, and the design study documents indicated it could support a crew of 4 men for 6-week orbital missions. Now, propulsion was from a rocket engine, either chemical or nuclear, at the craft, so would also have contained an onboard nuclear reactor or electrical power generation. Now, the existence of the LRV program may lend credence to the military flying saucers theory of unidentified flying objects. Oh no!
Oh.
What do you think? Do you think it does?
Well, the description of it definitely sounds like what people think they have saw.
Do you think that what they've been seeing wasn't aliens, but it was in fact the military doing military things?
You know, military-wise, I wouldn't put it past anyone in the military to do things and be seen.
And be seen just flying around?
Yeah, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing.
Now, however, the flight characteristics of the LRV, as described by these documents, are more similar to a standard orbitable space capsule of the 1960s rather than the rapid motion of southern velocity change characteristics of many reported UFOs. So that's another thing. So yeah, that's another thing that a lot of people talk about when they report UFOs, is that they kind of like change speeds a lot. But this one can't do that. So, and who knows? And maybe it is, maybe it's not. What do you think?
It's a possibility. I mean, if you're still learning on a vehicle that you don't know, changing directions for us looking would not look the same as a smooth, fluid motion.
Okay. So you're still on the idea that these military flyer saucers are what these people have been seeing in the 1960s?
Possibly.
Now, as of the publication of the Popular Mechanics article, there is no official confirmation as to whether the lenticular reentry vehicle ever flew at all. So that's another thing. They neither confirmed nor denied the lenticular reentry vehicle was ever operational, that they ever operated it. So,
to their knowledge.
Well, they neither confirmed nor denied, so who knows?
Of course.
So, dynamic analysis of lenticular missile configurations was conducted by the General Dynamics Pomona Division under the Army Missile Command contract in 1963. And that's pretty much the end of the lenticular reentry vehicle. That's pretty much all we know about it. Because of the military kind of being all, we can neither confirm nor deny of this, whatever happened. So what do you think about it?
Of course, reactive, a lot of information. So even though it's good for the public, you don't need to know this, that, or whatever. So what they do know is things that are allowed to be known to the public, and then it's blank black pages.
So do you think that was you don't agree with the constant redaction of military documents?
To be honest, no. Not once it's unclassified. Like once it's being shown to the public should be able to know everything about it.
They're very interesting. So what do you think about this entire lenticular reentry vehicle thing?
Well, I mean, it's a starting program for anything. I mean, we're already having trouble nowadays just getting a rocket to our space station out there.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't officially launched a rocket in a long time, not since the 1970s.
Well, I mean, they were supposed to be trying to do, I think it's Artemis is what it's called, that they've been trying to launch for the last week and a half.
Are they ever going to launch it?
I don't know. It's been postponed because of weather and other mechanical difficulties.
But SpaceX was able to get one up.
Of course. I mean, they are the money men to get them up.
Because that's privately owned. It's not like publicly owned like NASA.
Yes, it is privately owned by our Tesla overlord, I believe.
Are you a big Musk fan?
Not really. I am not a big millionaire fan if it's not helping the people. And I still support the whole eat the rich.
You sound kind of liberal right now.
Yes, I'm a liberal in a very non-liberal state.
Okay.
One day I shall find myself not alive.
Oh no, I don't want you to be not alive.
Well, that's what happens when conspiracy theories happen.
Okay. Because you cracked the code on the lenticular reentry vehicles?
No, 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 no.
Oh, what
And
is it?
plus, the government can't murder me at the moment anyway. I know too much.
You know too much. That's why they can't. That's why they can't
Yeah.
murder you.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of the lenticular reentry vehicle. There's really not much we can talk about there. It's really, really bare bones, because of all the redactions and stuff. But yeah, who knows? Maybe this is what people saw in the 1960s. Maybe they didn't, because the government say they might have never flown it. Maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I mean, it is bare bones for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's the start and the beginning of something that we don't know. And although we should know more about it, it's still a mystery. So I feel like partially it was definitely government trying to figure out how to fly it. Original design? Probably not.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of the lenticular reentry vehicle. I've been Nathaniel Avila.
And I'm Hanyu.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
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 Thank you for listening to a Vision podcast, home of wacky talkies, The Kingdom, Evil Exists, and many more.